Hey, Marty here. Welcome to another Sublime to the Ridiculous video blog edition. This has been a bit of a learning curve for me. I know I need to do some things technically better with this vlog, and I intend to as time goes on. But first and foremost, honestly, I just want to get comfortable with the vlog, with the whole presentation bit. But I am working on some of the more technical aspects. Right now I'm wearing glasses, or at least I seem to be wearing glasses. I hope I just seem to be wearing glasses. I like the idea of wearing glasses when I'm doing this because I'm told that I look more like my father when I do that, and I'd like to do that. I'd like to look more like him. I've been told I even sound like him, so if I can put everything together, maybe that'll make a neat little, memory in and of itself. But I found that with regular glasses, I get this. You see all sorts of reflection, and that's, distracting. I'm sure it's distracting for me. It must be distracting for you. So, voila, dollar store, cheap glasses, pop the lenses out, and I'm not sure how well this is going to look, but we'll give it a try. Let me know what you think. I mean, I'm open to suggestion. Honestly, I am. I really will listen to good suggestions, I swear. Anyway, since we're kind of talking about my dad, Dad had a temper. He was known as mild-mannered, and he generally was mild-mannered. By and large, things didn't bother him that much. He always insisted to me that he grew up with a bad temper, and I actually asked him one day, I said, well, Dad, you don't get mad that often around Grandpa Joe, and, he got a pretty bad temper, and if you had a bad temper, he just says, well, he said, I made up my mind one day that he was here before me. He had seniority, so if one of us had to check our temper, it would be me. And I respect that. I did see him lose his temper with his father a couple times, but as I've said before, I think we all lost our temper at Joe Cosgrove a couple of times. One of the neat things about being mild-mannered, though, is that it leads to the judicious use of your temper, which means when you really get mad, it really impresses people. I still remember one time my oldest son came to me. He was 6 or 7 years old, and we were actually down at Mom and Dad's house, and he was white as a ghost. And I admittedly was curious what was wrong, but then he kind of looked up at me. He goes, Papa yelled at me. And I just said, then you did something you shouldn't have been doing. To this day, I don't know what it was. To this day, I don't care what it was. If Dad raised his voice to his grandson, the boy was doing something he shouldn't have been doing. Sorry, Chuck. But judicious use of your temper even leads to other things. He'd rarely lose his temper at work, but sometimes he would. There was this guy that came in the shop, and we called him Jake the Snake because he was a snake. He was wily, slithery, not the kind of guy you really wanted to deal with. And Jake wanted a break on everything. No matter what price you told him, he wanted to try to get it cheaper. If you told him it was free, he was going to ask if you could deliver it. That's the kind of guy Jake was. So after years and years, Dad had finally had it. It came to a head one day. Jake came in looking for some cutting tool, and Dad got it and hands it to Jake and goes, $10. And Jake says, I'll give you $6. And Dad ripped it back out of his hand. He says, get out of my shop. I don't want your business. And Jake goes, what? And Dad says, you heard me. Get out of my shop. I don't want your business. Then Jake kind of says stupidly, you're throwing me out of your shop? Dad says, yeah, I'm throwing you out. Get out of here. He goes, I could buy you out 10 times over. And without batting an eye, the old man said, the hell you can, because I'm not selling. Get out of my shop. I'll always remember that. God bless you, Dad. That was a good use of your temper that day. Anyway, thank you for watching and listening. Please like, subscribe, comment in the comments menu if you like. In the meantime, this is Marty going from the sublime to the ridiculous. You saw that okay, right? No reflection in these non-lenses, right? Well, we'll see.